All right, guys, today we're going to break down the differences between the Michael Jordan fadeaway and the Kobe Bryant fadeaway. A lot of you guys know that Kobe modeled his game after MJ, so there's a ton of similarities, but Kobe added a little bit of Hakeem Olajuwon's dream shake to his. Let's break down the Michael Jordan fadeaway first. There's 5 main steps. The first one being a powerful slide dribble just to get the defender leaning in the wrong direction. So we're going to dribble right here. Our chin is going to be attached to our shoulder. We're going to take a powerful dribble without plowing into them and getting an offensive foul, and we're going to keep the ball protected. So it's a dribble, scoot, slide, keeping our hand over top of the ball. We're leaning forward without pushing off, and we're in this position right here. So step 1 is just a slide dribble. Slide dribble, ball protected out here so they can't get a wraparound steal in either direction, and we're making sure that we push them in the wrong direction without pushing off and getting an offensive foul. Step 2 is we're going to plant on our inside foot. So we got our slide dribble, and then we're going to plant. Now notice it's a hop on our inside foot. We're going to plant it so we can eventually load and explode off of it, and we need to make sure it's firmly planted. If you get on the tippy toes or get on the heels right there, you're going to be off balance. So again, if you do it the wrong way and you're on your tippy toes, you're not going to be able to load and explode. If you get on your heels right here, you're going to end up falling forward, especially if they pull the chair out. So you want to make sure that you get this foot planted in step 2. Step 3, we need a long separation, kind of push-out step. We don't want it just to be a lunge. We want it to be an explosion away from the defender so we create as much separation as possible. So I slide dribble, I plant, and then push. Notice I really took off right there so I create as much separation as possible. This is why MJ used it and was so effective with it. So it's dribble, plant, push. Okay? On this push, I want to make sure that you get your lead foot, so the foot that is exploding away at a 45-degree angle so that eventually we can open up. So when I go here, I plant, I need to push and get this foot at a 45-degree angle. Step number 4 is making sure that your non-pivot foot gets past your pivot foot. And if the foot is right here, we're not going to be able to turn like this. That just doesn't make sense. Which is why it's so important in step 3 to get this foot at a 45-degree angle so I can get this foot past it, establish a good base, and then step 5 is recline back and shoot the patent fadeaway that you guys all know MJ had. Those are the 5 steps of the Michael Jordan fadeaway. Now let's talk about the Kobe Bryant fadeaway. Again, very similar, but one key difference. First thing we're going to do is our slide dribble. The exact same. I don't need to explain it because you guys already know it from the MJ breakdown. Slide dribble. Now instead of planting on this foot, we're going to turn and get our butt to the basket and plant on both feet. So it's a hop while turning in air, getting our butt and our back to the basket. So slide dribble, step 1, hop on 2 feet as wide as we can, step 2. What this is going to allow us to do is fake using our shoulders, just like the dream shake that Hakeem Olajuwon made famous. So step 1, slide dribble. Step 2, plant. If we're going to end up going to the baseline side, we're going to put the ball on our inside shoulder and powerfully fake right there. So step 3 is a powerful fake with our shoulder. Step 1, slide dribble. Step 2, plant our feet. Step 3, big time fake. I see people mess up a lot of times and they try to combine step 2 and 3, which isn't right. You don't want it to be a dribble there, okay? That's more of like a drop step, a post move in the low post where you need quickness. This needs to be a powerful fake. So dribble, plant, then fake. It's a 1, then fake, 2, okay? Step 4 is we're going to do the exact same separation skills that we worked on. So step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, get this foot past the pivot foot. Step 5, recline back and knock down the fadeaway. Now I'm going to bring on a defender to show you a couple key nuances that you're going to need if you want to perfect this. First thing on the MJ fadeaway, it's important that you get your shoulder right into their lead shoulder or chest so we ultimately can get them backing up. So I dribble, boom, right here, and plant. Now when I separate, I want to make sure that you see how I keep the ball protected. So again, I come back, I pound, and keep the ball here. The reason I'm keeping the ball out is so that he ultimately can't steal it. I see a lot of players when they spin, they do this right here, pound, and bring the ball here, and he can slap it and take it away. So again, pound, keep the ball out, and then recline back. Let me show you the recline fadeaway, which is the second nuance I want to show you. If the defender's there, obviously we don't want to get all the way squared up and shoot. He's going to give him time to block our shot. We keep the ball protected on our outside hip, and we're going to recline away from him to gain separation in the air. We also want to jump off 2 feet, so we want to make sure we jump off 2 feet and recline back. Don't jump off 1. I see a lot of people do this right here, where they dribble, boom, jump off 1 foot, which is fine, and it's a good variation of the move, but it's not going to be as consistent as a 2-foot balance. Let's go the Kobe Bryant nuances. Same exact thing. Dribble, pop. Now when I pop right here, when I do this fake, I can't bring the ball here because it's exposing the ball to the defense. So when I pop, I need to make sure I pop my feet wide. I'm basically splitting this foot right there. I'm throwing my shoulders and my eyes in this direction to get him leaning. And then again, same exact spin, same exact fadeaway, and knock it down. Now you know the difference between the Michael Jordan fadeaway and the Kobe Bryant fadeaway, two of the greatest moves from the greatest players of all time.